Oh, let's go Strides.
Yo.
All right, so we're getting into game 1 right here. We got Tyrant versus Razo.
I'm getting tired. I'm real tired of this man.
What's going on?
I see Razo week in, week out. He does really well until he has to run into a SoCal Meta Knight in the worst matchup imaginable. Just on Monday, went to game 3 against AC's Meta Knight. Was doing real well until he got dash attacked, and then he just died at 0.
Is this actually a bad matchup for Peach? I'm really not too experienced with this.
Yeah, this is probably her worst matchup.
You think so?
She literally, if Meta Knight has 100 rage, she dies at 0 to dash attack up there. Like, she can't escape.
Ooh.
It's literally guaranteed.
And oh my god, just running up, having no fear, going straight for the forward throw. That'd be really good damage.
Yeah, but Razo's actually amazing with Peach. Like, the way the matchup goes is Meta Knight loses neutral like 90% of the time, but then his punish game is so good.
He just needs to get that one dash attack.
Exactly.
That's Meta Knight.
Yeah, like, it's just so bad in this matchup.
Yeah, it's scarier in the matchup because I feel like she has a hard time landing. Ooh.
Luckily for him, he actually dropped his up air conversion there. Oh, don't air dodge though. Ooh.
Oh my god, Tyrant dropping the combo.
Yeah.
Not sure if I agree with that. Oh, and Razo getting a really good tech, but he's playing unnecessarily dangerous right now. He was doing just fine holding the center of the stage and guarding the ledge, but he went deep for it.
Yeah, that's kind of his thing in this matchup. He normally plays incredibly safe, and then when he's has a huge lead, he decides to go in, and then that leads to him getting punished hard. So right now, I just want to see him not fish for the kill.
Ooh, nice forward air and killing from across the stage.
So the crown is actually ridiculous, man.
Yeah, no,
oh my god, that off stage play was crazy. He actually,
Tyrant's having a really hard time. Oh, and commentators.
He was having a hard time, but then he remembered the character.
He remembered the matchup and was like, wait a minute, this is all I need?
All right, Razo needs to get back to the ledge. He actually can't be boxing Tyrant.
Okay, I could tell that Tyrant's not playing at his prime right now because he's missing a lot of guaranteed follow-ups.
Yeah, it's actually kind of ridiculous because it's so easy on Peach.
Yeah, because is the strings that he does easier on flowier characters?
Yeah, on flowiers it's basically guaranteed.
Yeah, I would assume so because on characters like Rosalina, I know that's a really bad matchup.
Oh yeah, it's the same concept with Peach.
Oh snap.
But
yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with the down air right there. Falling back air probably would have been more optimal, and he could have potentially got a down tilt lock from it.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, the percents he's comboing Razo at, it's actually easier for him to DI and not just foul get killed. So he's actually in a good place right here.
Right. And it looks like Tyrant's also playing a little bit more neutral based. Razo looks like he's showing a little bit more respect, just guarding the ledge right now.
Ooh, nice.
Nice read on the roll in.
Ooh, little ambitious there. You gotta watch it. Do not air dodge.
Oh yeah. I was about to say we might see matchup here.
Yeah. Tyrant's gotta be careful too though, because if he misses a shell loop in the blast zone up top, Razo can just up B him himself.
Oh yeah, definitely. And one thing I noticed in neutral, Razo's feeling extremely confident with the side B. Ooh, not quite catching him with the last hit right there, but that was really sneaky from Tyrant.
Yeah.
Definitely could have stole on him. And that, speaking of stealing, would you look at that? That's really what it is. See, and the tough thing about Peach, one thing that I'm realizing is Peach is the kind of character who likes to be in that, mid-range and kind of attack downward.
Yes.
What's the worst spot to be against a Meta Knight? Definitely above. Definitely above the Meta Knight.
It just hits you with the imagination up there. Like,
exactly.
It's not a good place to be. And Tyrant wasn't getting like the death combos, but he was consistently punishing Razo for jumping in that spot. So Razo's actually gotta watch it. Man. You can't just keep jumping above Tyrant for free. Even if he doesn't kill him at 0, you can still kill him like around 50.
Right. So let's see if things are going to change up from Razo here. I feel like he was playing really confident in his first stock. He showed very little fear. A lot of the times in neutral, just running up with a dash grab and actually connecting on it too. But Tyrant seems to be playing a little bit more safe. Yeah. As I say that, he just does an empty forward air.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know, it's just such a rough matchup just because Razo can't really afford to make any mistakes.
Is this the percent? Is this it? Tyrant's not going to risk it.
Yeah, he didn't want to just go for a suicide like a B. It was definitely not worth it. Exactly. So he did get a lot of good percent there.
Probably wouldn't have guaranteed a death either, considering that he had no rage. Yeah. So he just played it safe, getting the percent that he could. So it looks like Razo's showing a lot of respect. He's having a really hard time getting back on stage, but counteracts with a dash attack.
Yeah, that's like ridiculously strong.
Oh snap. Being in that situation is so tough, but Razo answering back with a
so
strong forward air.
Look, he doesn't want to air dodge, but he also has to like commit to something because then Tyrant will just hit him while he's just sitting there. All right, they're picking out from the landing.
Oh, tries to call out with the forward air, which definitely would have been a death. Very tricky movements right there, and then approaching with a side B again, not being punished by Tyrant.
Oh,
and
he just looked at him in the blast zone. He's like,
now it's Tyrant's turn to go deep.
So little options here. I'm just going to back air you off the stage, gratis. Now, this is rough because Man Knight has enough rage to just flat out kill this character at this percent if he gets the right hit. Razo's seeing flashbacks of every time he's played SoCal Man Knight.
And I feel like the biggest thing on Tyrant's mind is just to avoid getting hit by the forward air. Because other than that, I mean, Peach will definitely tag on damage here and there, but we've seen it time and time again that Tyrant's main struggle in neutral is getting smacked by the forward air. Yep. Almost saw it right there, too. Down throw. Will we see a conversion?
No.
A little bit, but again, a trade dash attack forward air, not worth it for Tyrant. That's going to bring him to his last stock.
Yeah, Razo's getting really lucky breaks since he's getting juggled at. It's just not easy to just get guaranteed strings at like mid-percent, but you gotta rack up the damage and bring it back.
Snap. Tyrant getting a little impatient. Okay. That's one thing I know. Ooh. One thing I know about Tyrant, that if you play a more patient neutral than him, he will be the first to dash out.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because there's very few people who play like more patient than he does. But, oh no!
This might be it.
Oh yeah, he missed the kill.
Razo just barely slipping out of that. He gets to keep his life here. He was given a second chance. Let's see what he does.
Oh, man, that forward air would have been like I'm pretty sure I would have killed.
That's the game 3 forward air.
Okay, he's going really deep. Floating off the ledge. Doesn't want to get ledge
Tyrant definitely going for a ledge trump there. Not quite successful. Razo doing everything he can to keep Tyrant from getting a safe landing.
Swing.
He really just challenged that, and he smacks him back off stage.
He's playing for his life right now.
I'm telling you, Tyrant, I don't know if it's a thing of slow reaction time at this very moment, but he's just getting bullied by Razo's forward air.
Yeah. The positions Razo's throwing them out is like, anti-air.
The one side B that Eric punished